Right, so welcome back. We're going to have a quick look at some of these little babies in here because they are growing really quickly. We'll bring them out so there's a little bit more light. These are all different, lots of different combinations this year that we're breeding. So it's really good to sort of keep a bit of a update on how they're going, because I see them all the time, and it's good really just to see how these new pairs are sort of mixing and matching, because I haven't bred these lines before. These little chicks are a little bit smaller, which is interesting. Both the mum and dad are kind of small birds anyway, so we'll just see how they turn out. But so far these ones are looking quite nice. Plenty of white in these ones, I think. So I think we're going to get a lot of pieds this year. There's going to be a lot of white flights and pieds and all sorts of interesting combinations going on. Doesn't look like this one at the back. Oh, it's got a couple of little tips up there, you'll see, so it's always nice. We're going to have a very interesting combination of birds flying around soon. Probably these ones this round will most likely go to the one loft. I would like to send at least one of my birds across to something new, but it didn't really work out that way. A lot of the birds just didn't really line up, so we're just going to have to work with what we got, which is basically these two unrelated lines that we've never used before. So we might have to send them. We just got to fill those 10 spots, which it is what it is. These two, this is a really special. It's just look at the colors on these guys. It doesn't really do it justice. Look at a little bit of pied up on the head there. Like I told you, there's a lot of pied this year, and like white flecks and bits and pieces everywhere, which it looks nice. It might not mean anything, but we lost pretty much everything last year that had any coloration of white in it. So let's hope that doesn't happen this year. Like these ones will most likely go to the one loft too, but the parents will sit down eggs again soon too. So we will get another round of little babies out. And that one's sort of like, see ya, I'm out of here. But they're happy and healthy. Plenty of food in those crops. Starting to get a little bit more of these darker checker types. It's kind of what I want. I want a few more of those in here. That's one color we don't have much of. I think Shock's probably the really only one that we've got that has that darker coloration in the checkers. Just really want to mix it up a bit. But this one's also got a bit of white on the back there too, so that's a very interesting combination going on there. We'll get that other one back in there. Come on, buddy. And we've got one more set of young birds to look at in here. Come on, they're very strong, these little guys. Last pair to look at here. It's to the point now where we can kind of see what their coloration is going to be, or their patterns. So it kind of looks like this one's got a little bit of checkering there, so it's probably going to be a very light checker. You see there's just a little bit up on the shoulders there, but some prominent bars coming through. So what's this one going to be here? Probably the same. You see there's a little bit of checkering going on there. So it looks like they're going to be two very light checkers. I was hoping that this one, because it's a little bit darker, it had quite dark feet, that they were going to be like a checker and like a really dark checker, because these are kind of the crew crosses that we got. But it didn't really work out that way. But I'm pretty happy anyway. But I just want to see a bit of variety this year in the team. Historically we've had a lot of blue bars and a lot of light checkers, so it'd be nice to get some dark checkers, some pieds, white flights in there as well, just sort of mix things up a bit. And it's nice to see different birds come home on the day, but we'll just see if we can get them to the races. And it looks like we might have our first egg in here from the tiger grizzle again. Okay, so yeah, oh my gosh, that's a tiny little egg. What happened? Oh my gosh, I might have to throw that egg out. I didn't even think that's going to hatch. Do you guys think that's going to hatch? That is one tiny little egg. It's so small. How is that even? I've had tiny eggs before, but look at this. Let's put it up beside a bigger egg. Look at that. Whoa, that is unexpected. What is going on there? I'll put this one back because these actually should be hatching. But that's just a bit of a size comparison. Oh wow, she really hurt me. Ow, ow, ow. It's got a really pointy beak, that one. I don't even think that will hatch, so we might have to throw that away. I will wait till the second egg is laid, but that is so small. It's like the same size as my thumbnail, so I don't know if that is going to hatch. Like, I don't know what is going on there, but look at the size of it. Doesn't even look like... Oh, that's crazy. She wouldn't have had any trouble laying that. That would have just flew straight out. But hopefully the second egg is a bit bigger, or normal size, and we should be pretty sweet with that. We can just take that little one out, because that, to me, I don't think that will hatch. How are you going? You got to be very good. Thank you. Hopefully you'll be close to hatching some more little reds for us, because I really like that muley so far. So that is a quick little update for you guys. So random. Stay tuned for tomorrow, another video. But yeah, we're getting there slowly, one round at a time. This hen can't be too far away from laying either.